Orange juice feels simple. Pour, drink, done. But it's one of the hardest drinks in the world to keep consistent, because the raw ingredient has a season, and the demand does not. America drinks hundreds of millions of gallons of orange juice every year. Breakfast tables don't pause for harvest cycles. Supermarkets don't rotate shelves based on orchard yield. So the system has one job: keep fresh flavor moving 12 months a year, even when orchards aren't producing. That requires engineering, chemistry, logistics, and storage discipline. Failure modes. If sugar levels drift, the juice tastes thin. If acidity spikes, it tastes harsh. If oxygen enters the system, volatile flavor compounds degrade fast. If temperature control slips, microbes multiply. So orange juice isn't just farming. It's timing, chemistry, and cold chain engineering. Signature moment. Today we're going from orchard science to high-speed extraction to concentrate versus single strength, and the refrigerated storage tanks that hold juice stable for months, sometimes longer. Then we finish at the bottling line, where sterilization and speed protect every cap. Where juice oranges come from, supply reality. In the United States, orange production centers around Florida and California. Florida historically dominated juice production because of its climate, humid, subtropical, ideal for Valencia oranges. California produces more fresh market fruit, but the supply map has changed. Hurricanes, freezes, and citrus greening disease reduced Florida's output dramatically over the past decade. That forced the system to diversify. Today, much of the orange juice Americans drink includes imported fruit or concentrate, especially from Brazil, the world's largest juice orange producer. The bottle feels local. The supply chain is global. Juice varieties: Valencia versus Hamlin. Not all oranges are built for juice. Commercial juice production relies heavily on two varieties. Valencia is the backbone: high juice yield, balanced sugar and acidity, strong flavor. Harvested primarily in spring and summer, Hamlin ripens earlier in the season, fall and early winter. It has lighter color and slightly lower sugar, but keeps factories running during transition periods. By alternating varieties and blending harvests, processors prevent downtime, because processing plants cannot sit idle waiting for fruit. Through variety staggering, the orchard calendar becomes continuous. Ripeness testing. Brix is the gatekeeper. Ripeness isn't judged by peel color, it's measured by sugar concentration. Growers use a refractometer to measure Brix, the ratio of dissolved sugar to water in the juice. A minimum Brix threshold must be met before fruit is approved for processing. Too low, and the juice tastes diluted. Too high, and acidity balance shifts. Color can be misleading. Night temperatures affect peel pigmentation. A green peel does not mean unripe fruit. Chemistry decides harvest, not appearance. Harvest at scale speed over perfection. Fresh market oranges are hand-picked to avoid cosmetic damage. Juice oranges are harvested for volume. Mechanical harvesters shake trees with controlled vibration. Fruit drops onto catch frames and conveyors. From there, it moves into large collection bins at industrial tempo. Appearance doesn't matter. Size, sugar level, and internal quality do. A single machine can clear acres in hours, because in juice production, speed preserves freshness. Transport plus unload gravity does the work. Oranges travel in large trailers, often holding tens of thousands of pounds per load. At the processing facility, hydraulic platforms tilt trailers upward. Gravity does the unloading. Fruit cascades onto conveyor belts in seconds. Before full processing begins, technicians pull random samples. Those samples go to the lab, because the next decision determines the fruit's path. Inbound lab split: concentrate versus single strength. Each sample is tested for Brix, acidity, color, flavor profile. Some batches are routed toward concentrate production. Others remain destined for single-strength juice, the product labeled "not from concentrate." This routing isn't about quality hierarchy, it's about optimization. Higher sugar fruit often makes more efficient concentrate. Balanced lots support fresh-style blends. Industrial sorting by chemistry ensures final flavor stability. Wash plus pre-sort plus oil extraction. Before extraction, oranges enter a multi-stage cleaning process. They're rinsed with treated water and mild cleaning solutions. Rotating brushes remove dirt and debris. Workers or automated optical systems remove damaged fruit. Then a lesser-known step: peel oil extraction. As fruit moves along, small punctures in the peel release essential oils. Those oils are captured and separated by centrifuge. Orange oil becomes a valuable byproduct, used in flavorings, fragrances, and cleaning products. The system wastes nothing. Extraction: 800 oranges a minute. After size sorting, oranges feed into matched extractor cups. Each fruit is positioned, sliced, and pressed against reaming cones. Juice and pulp are pulled downward. Peels are separated upward. Industrial extractors can process up to 800 oranges per minute. The machine is synchronized for precision. Too much pressure extracts bitter compounds from the peel. Too little leaves yield behind. Pulp flows to collection tanks. Peel moves to drying and milling, often converted into livestock feed or pectin. The facility behaves more like a refinery than a kitchen. One fruit, multiple output streams. Concentrate plus flash pasteurization. From extraction, juice splits again. Concentrate production uses evaporators to remove most of the water under controlled vacuum conditions. Lower pressure allows water to evaporate at lower temperatures, protecting flavor. The result is a dense concentrate, easier to freeze, ship, and store. Single-strength juice follows a different path. Flash pasteurization heats juice rapidly to kill microorganisms, then cools it quickly to preserve taste. This is how Kratz 100% juice remains safe without chemical preservatives. Temperature curves here are carefully calibrated. Heat must kill microbes, without cooking flavor. Flavor packs: the quiet adjustment. During storage and pasteurization, some volatile flavor compounds naturally dissipate. To maintain consistent taste year-round, manufacturers use flavor packs. These are not artificial flavors. They are concentrated orange-derived aroma compounds captured during processing. Blended back in measured amounts, they restore the expected sensory profile, because consumers expect January juice to taste like June juice, even if orchards differ. Consistency is engineered perception. Cold storage tanks, controlling time. Pasteurized juice enters massive refrigerated storage tanks. Some hold millions of gallons. Temperature stays just above freezing. Oxygen exposure is minimized. Some facilities use nitrogen blanketing to displace air. These tanks allow producers to store juice for extended periods while maintaining quality. Regular lab testing monitors Brix, acidity, color, aroma, microbial safety. Blending occurs inside these tanks. Different lots mix to maintain flavor balance. This is where seasonality disappears. Reconstitution, from concentrate back to juice. For concentrate lines, water is later added back in controlled ratios. Water quality matters. Purified and mineral adjusted to maintain flavor neutrality. The reconstituted juice must match the profile of fresh single-strength juice, because consumers expect identical taste regardless of processing path. Bottling heat, sterility, speed. On the bottling line, plastic preforms are heated with infrared elements. They expand in blow-molding chambers into full bottle shapes. New bottles rinse before filling. Filling systems operate in sterile environments to prevent contamination. Multi-stage fills prevent foaming. Caps apply immediately after filling. Some lines use hot fill techniques to sterilize neck and cap zones. Then rapid cooling stabilizes internal pressure. Cameras scan each bottle for defects. Packaging plus cold chain. Filled bottles move to labeling and shrink wrapping. Cases palletize automatically. Refrigerated trucks transport product to distribution centers. Unlike shelf-stable beverages, most orange juice requires refrigeration throughout the supply chain. Temperature drift anywhere in transit risks flavor degradation. The cold chain extends from tank to shelf. Why it works? Orange juice feels natural, but nothing about year-round orange juice is accidental. It's orchard science, mechanical harvesting, precision extraction, controlled pasteurization, flavor stabilization, cold storage engineering, blending, sterile packaging, all to preserve the illusion of simplicity. From Brix testing in the orchard, to 800 oranges a minute in extraction, to cold tanks holding freshness steady, orange juice is engineered to taste like sunshine all year. Next, Domino's, Lay's, Reese's, Dunkin'. Because modern food isn't just made, it's systemized. Inside the system. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more content. Thank you.